Good morning, and I feel so blessed to be with all of you and to connect in this way of circling together, being here together at the same time, to feel our care for each other. And I just want to say my heart bows to you, and I'm so glad you're here practicing with me. So thank you. Thank you for being here. So let's just take a moment to close our eyes and begin that rich journey inward. And as you journey inward, see if you can practice bringing with you a spirit of care and kindness, a warm curiosity about what you'll find as you journey within. And then just allowing yourself to notice what moves into foreground as you bathe presence on yourself. Noticing what's moving into foreground for you right now. Maybe there's an image or a collection of sensations or a memory or something that's needing your attention right now. So just take a moment to turn towards and be with that which is emerging within you. And notice how you feel called to be with that right now. Whatever it may be. And just see if there's anything that this part of you, whether it's a collection of sensations or images or some aspect of your life right now, just see if there's anything that this needs from you as you're right there with it. And if it doesn't need anything from you, maybe there's something it just wants from you or would like some support with. And then see if that's something that you can, if you're able to, offer it. And if so, if you're willing to offer that. And just see if there's anything else that you and this aspect of you would like to exchange. Anything that needs to be communicated between you and this aspect of yourself, this aspect of your life, or this aspect of your personality, or your body. And then see if you might invite in higher self or higher power to be with you in this part of you. So for some people, higher self or higher power might be some aspect of nature. It could be an animal guide, a spirit guide. It could be an ancestor or someone who is deceased that cared about you deeply. It could be a spiritual figure or a religious figure, if you're spiritual or religious. It could be a pet who's passed away. So just inviting in higher self, higher power, or some aspect of the divine to be with you and this part of you. And just see if higher self or higher power has anything to communicate to you around this. And notice if you are receiving some sort of communication. Sometimes it can be through imagery, sometimes it can be through sound, sometimes it feels more verbal. If you are receiving some sort of communication, just notice how it feels. Notice your response to that communication. Just trusting whatever comes. And notice how you respond to it. And if there is a message, just let yourself hear that message or receive that communication again and again, just to let it really settle within you. And then see if there's anything else that you'd like to communicate between you and higher self or higher power. As we begin to bring this to a close for now, knowing that this relationship continues on within you. And then you can begin to deepen the breath, transitioning into deep 3-part breathing. Feeling free to bring the right hand to the belly and the left hand to the heart, if you'd like that. And exhale, fully press the belly in, exiting the air out through the nostrils. Inhale, expand the belly, the rib cage, the collarbones rise. And exhale, collarbones lower, chest lowers, belly deflates. Inhale, expanding belly, rib cage, collarbones rise. And allow the exhalation to be twice as long as the in-breath. And continue, really feeling yourself weave these 3 different parts of the body together, belly, rib cage, and chest, with one continuous flow of breath. So integrating all of the disparate parts of ourselves into one continuous whole. Good. So it can be helpful to count, maybe counting the in-breath up to 4 and the exhale to 8. Or inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 10. And so on, to see what feels most comfortable for you. Without forcing or straining, just see what might be possible. The exhalation is when the system tends to relax more fully and more deeply, so that's why we like to elongate it and extend it. The heart rate actually slows down during the exhalation. It's very soothing for the system. Good. So after the next long, slow exhalation, You can return the breath back to normal. And feel free to unite the palms together in front of the heart. And as we journey through our yoga practice together today, we'll do so with the intention on welcoming all of the disparate parts of ourselves, acknowledging and honoring that we all have different parts of us. Maybe there's one part of us that wants to stay in bed and another part that wants to go outside and go for a walk. Or there's one part of us that wants to get takeout and there's another part of us that wants to cook a nourishing meal safely in our own homes. So just see what parts of you emerge throughout our practice today as we welcome the many different parts of ourselves into the compassionate presence that we've been cultivating for the past few weeks together. So with this intention in body and mind and heart, may we join our voices together as we inhale deeply for 3 rounds of Om. Deep breath in. Very gently bow the head, allowing the chin to surrender towards the openness of the heart. And just taking a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests deep, deep within you. See that light within you and bow to it humbly. And take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests within your children. See that light within them and bow to it. And take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests within all beings everywhere, without exception. All living, organic things. And then you can gently bring the head back to center and cup the hands out in front, cupping the palms out in front. And then from here, bring the arms out to the sides, opening the heart wide, opening the arms wide. The elbows can hug in towards the sides of the body, palms still up. And then we'll rock the hips forward, lifting the chest up, opening the heart more fully. And in this position, it's a symbolic gesture of welcoming more and more parts of ourselves into our circle, our sphere of compassionate presence. So just taking a few deep breaths and sending a message internally. All aspects of myself are welcome in the sphere of compassion that I'm cultivating. You're all welcome here today. So take a nice deep breath in to that deep welcoming and honoring of all parts of you. And then exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, and dive the arms forward. And the belly button can be pressing back towards the spine. Diving the arms forward, and then you can even pull the thumbs against each other and fan the elbows out to the sides and up. And this helps to open the wings of the shoulder blades. Good. Just diving into any one part of us that's needing our attention, like we're making deeper contact with any parts of us that need a little bit extra love and care and attention today. Like maybe a child that fell and is hurting needs a little bit more attention than the other children around it. Good, and then we'll rotate the palms up. This is an external rotation of the shoulders. We'll bring the arms back, arching back, take a nice deep breath in, opening to all the parts of us, and then exhale, dive the arms forward, opening to any parts of us in particular that are needing some of our attention right now. Inhale, arching back, opening to all parts of us. Yes, and exhale, diving forward, bowing down to any unique part that's needing some attention. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. Opening to all parts on the in-breath and attending to any unique individual parts on the out-breath. Maybe that part of you that showed up during the opening meditation that's needing a little bit more loving care, loving presence right now. And you can dive into that part with your loving presence more fully on the exhalation. Good, and after the next full round, you can pause. And releasing the hands down. Good. And now I'll transition to my mat. So you can feel free to come onto all fours, bringing your hands under your shoulders, knees under the hips. I will. Huh. Oh, okay. I'll end the meeting and restart. Hold on one second.